Hey guys, what's going on? It is Danlags, and today I have a very special video for you all, and just like the title indicates, Danville and Los Angeles are now both on the same Minecraft world here on PC. So I finally got around to transferring Danville onto Los Angeles, same world. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, ever since I made the conversion to PC, so I finally got around to it. So today is going to be the video showcasing that, and I'm not 100% sure how exactly I want to structure this video, so I guess I'll just show you guys where Danville is on this world relative to LD, and then maybe talk about how I'm going to connect them the best I can, but really not going to be too much structure to this video. So let's just get started with it. First off, Danville is to the northeast of Los Angeles, so it's a little bit northern. The city is down south, I guess. So if we actually run through the tunnel, Danville is actually right up against the main highway here. This is what I've been planning for a long time. This is an interstate highway, and I wanted Danville to be connected to it, in some way. So basically, if you just go straight out the highway, and we'll stop right here for a second, since this is the end of the 360 border. So right here, kind of this sliver of space, this is where the 360 version of Los Angeles ends. So now we're into PC territory, and this is where we're going to find Danville. So if we go about 200 blocks in this direction, we are going to start loading up Danville here over to the right. So I have there's an ocean biome that's literally like 2,000 by 2,000. It's the biggest ocean I've ever seen. So I figured instead of just having it just be blank space, I thought I would just paste Danville over it, since the oceans are basically super flats, and that's what Danville is. So here is Danville, guys. The whole entire map is right here. Every single block placed from the original Danville. Keep in mind, this is not the Danville that I've been upgrading builds on for my upgrade series. That is on Xbox One, so none of those builds, or none of the builds that I have upgraded are upgraded on this particular version, but I'm totally fine with that because I do kind of like the idea of having the original Danville and Los Angeles on the same map. So first thing you might be thinking is it's kind of hard to wrap your head around the size of this thing, since it's two full-size Xbox 360 worlds pretty much next to each other, and that's a lot of space. That's pretty big. So I think I'm going to start working on some sort of map board that is going to help make sense of this whole thing, and I think it'll make it a lot more interesting. So there's really nothing I need to say about the inner workings of Danville. Everything is here. I make sure that I put it in properly. It wasn't actually that hard, really honest. It was pretty easy to do. PC's got some amazing features, so I was able to successfully paste Danville here onto this world. But one thing that I am planning on doing, I'm going to kind of fly back over here to this side of the map, is I'm going to continue that highway, and I'm going to run it straight along the, left side of Danville. And all of these roads here are going to be exits from the highway that are going to connect to Danville. So the highway will basically run straight through, and we can even build stuff off in the distance even further. Maybe I can start pasting some of my other builds from 360 back in the day and have them just all on one server. Something I'm thinking about doing. But let me just kind of show you guys how far back we have to go. So I think the highway is coming up here in just a second. If we go a little bit further, there it is. So just imagine the highway here, just continuing through the ocean here. I know it's kind of sucks that it's an ocean, so I might mess around with this a little bit more with the world painter, and change these biomes a little bit, just because ocean biomes are annoying. I used to like ocean biomes, and they've really, my vibe has been killed with ocean biomes since I've had to deal with them with this expansion project. But just picture the highway running down through here, and picture each one of these roads along the edge of Danville to be an exit from the highway that you can enter to the town into. So everything is hopefully going to be seamless and connecting nicely. I made sure that the highway was about 40 blocks off of Danville. That way I had enough space to actually create the exits and things like that. And those are going to be things I might actually be working on during constructing Los Angeles episodes. Although it's not technically constructing Los Angeles, I think we can still do it, since this is Los Angeles' world overall. But a couple more things I want to mention here. Again, I'm not really sure how to make this video. I just thought it's kind of more like an update that I've actually done it. A couple more things. The city texture pack isn't really compatible with Danville, which is a problem, which is why I didn't put it right next to the city. Danville was built entirely in the default texture pack, while the constructing Los Angeles LD was built all in the city texture pack. So they're not compatible. So I don't know. I might ask Joe to maybe switch out a few blocks so Danville could potentially look okay in the city. Or maybe I'll just visit Danville in the default and then visit Los Angeles in the city. I mean, you can switch texture packs, you know, in-game on PC. So it's really not too much of a problem. And, you know, see, I can actually show you guys right now what Danville looks like in the city advance. It's not what I want, since it's mainly the roads. This is black wool in the city advance, which is like a checkered block, which is good for kitchens and things like that, but obviously not very good for roads, and I used to use black wool quite a bit back in the day, so we'll probably have to, you know, obviously we're going to have to make that change because this is a pretty massive eyesore at this point, but, you know, it's something that we can get switched out potentially because the rest of the city honestly looks fine. I think maybe a few blocks, like I said, a few blocks might need to be switched out, but most of Danville looks fine in the city texture pack, so it might honestly work out, but I wanted to mention that. And then the last thing I want to mention for this video, guys, is the download. So I currently do not have a download for Danville and Los Angeles on the same world, but I will have one soon for PC only. Obviously, I can't make a version of this for Xbox since it's way larger than, you know, the size of an Xbox world, considering it's two Xbox worlds combined into one. So it's only going to be a PC download, but I'm going to have that for you guys pretty soon. I want to actually make some changes and add like highway connections before I actually put it up for download for you guys. So it'll be probably out by like CLD episode 30 or something like that for season 2. And, you know, you just got to stay patient for that, guys. But you'll definitely get a download for Danville and LD on the same map eventually. But anyway, guys, that's about it for what I want to say for this video. I just wanted to kind of update you guys that Danville and Los Angeles are now on the same map. It's pretty exciting. It's something I've been hinting about. I've talked about on Los Angeles videos. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. We finally got around to doing it, and I'm very happy the way it turned out. Very seamless transition. Danville fits very, very nicely here on this world, I would say. So that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. If you're excited for Danville and LD to be together finally after all these years. My two big projects of my YouTube channel are now on one map, which is pretty cool. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's been Dan Lags. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.